All right, so here we go. So yes, the dev team opens up in a brand new blog post about all things Where Winds Meet and its immediate and long-term future. We're talking about enhanced character customization. The devs open up about multi-character creation. Yes, a highly requested feature, and PS5 improvements to voiceover and story, and much more. Plus, yes, I'm going over your top comments later in the video. As always, leave a comment down below. It could end up in a future video. And by the way, a very special thank you to the Where Winds Meet dev team for believing in what I do here and sponsoring this video. Be sure to download Where Winds Meet for free right now on PC, mobile, and PS5 by following that link in the description down below. Check it out. But let's dive straight into the news, starting out with some very, very good news. This is insane, guys. Check it out right here. Yes, Where Winds Meet hit over 200,000 concurrent users on Steam alone. In fact, hitting a huge milestone of 251,000 concurrent players. And again, remember, you guys have pointed this out to me time and time again. That is Steam numbers alone. We're not even considering, of course, mobile or PS5 platforms in those numbers. So that is really good news. And I think that also bodes well for the future of the game, because more of a community, a thriving community, means that this game would be getting long-term support. Let's talk about that type of support that we would be receiving, by the way, because we have a brand new blog post from the Where Winds Meet dev team. Let's dive straight into it right here. Check it out. So it says, Hearts Unite as the winds meet. And if we scroll down here, we can get into the details. It says, has always been thrilling for us to see you leave the bamboo abode and embark on your journey into the world of Zhang Hu in Where Winds Meet. Just like you in the first encounter with Zhang Hu, our initial attempt to connect with players around the globe has been both exciting and uncertain, but our passion and commitment to creating a living open world drives us forward, and your response and support to our efforts has been a tremendous encouragement, giving us the confidence to keep pushing ahead. And I gotta say, it's been so refreshing covering this game, seeing how the community has been both celebrating this game, but also providing meaningful feedback to the game as well. So let's dive further into what was said here. We're gonna get into some really cool stuff, so stay tuned. So check it out right here. They go on to say this: since launch, we have been listening closely. Your feedback, suggestions, frustrations, and encouragement have all been taken to heart, and we are actively addressing any areas where the experience has fallen short. While there's still much to work on and still much to be done, we kindly ask your patience as we continue to develop this world together with you. Now, actions speak louder than words. To address the current issues affecting your experience, our development team is working tirelessly to optimize these concerns. Here are the initial progress we have made. So let's get into it. So for network connectivity, we fixed the routing issue that caused some players in Europe, the Middle East, and certain regions to be connected to non-local servers, resulting in high latency. We will continue to monitor post-fix data and player reports to ensure optimal performance. And the big question is for you guys, how is the game running right now? Hopefully it's running really good after these fixes. And they go on to say this as well. Check it out. The issue of high latency in online mode has been resolved, and the issue in solo mode is expected to be fixed in the mid-December update. So there will be a mid-December update coming up here. Regarding text localization and voiceovers, we've revised many translations to make them more idiomatic and easier to understand. Additionally, we've optimized dubbing and subtitles in various story quests. And yes, they go on to further confirm that they will be doing more refinement to the localization of the game. Now, they did say in terms of the interface, they have improved the beginner tutorial as well, enhanced character customization, and refined English clues for puzzle-solving quests. And they also go on to clarify that these are only a few examples of key optimizations that they are doing, and they are planning on more blog posts and updates to the game, of course, with fixes and improvements. They say stay tuned for the official announcements coming up, and I'll have those blog posts and details for you as they come. Now, this is where it gets very, very interesting. Check it out right here. I know a lot of you guys will be very happy to hear this. They say this: looking ahead, we're committed to ongoing improvements in other key issues that concern you most, including text localization, PS5 compatibility, and get this, yes, multi-character creation features. This one is probably one of the most highly requested features for the game currently that I have seen. So it's great to see that the dev team has commented about that, so that is really great to see. Now, and they talk further about localization, but they do say this: they plan to launch co-creation events in the future. This is fascinating, allowing your voice to shape the world of Where Winds Meet. I cannot wait to learn more about that, by the way. Now, for the PS5 platform, what is going on there? Because a lot of you guys want to see improvements with that. They go on to clarify, saying this right here: for the PS5 platform, we're working hard to enhance frame rates, stability, and visual quality. You can expect to see these gameplay improvements within the year. So that is excellent news for those of you on PS5. And they do further detail about what they are talking about regarding multi-character creation, explaining this: we're addressing platform restrictions and actively seeking solutions to meet your expectations. And over the next 2 months, we will gradually roll out several updates, including Steam Deck compatibility, optimized multi-time zone display, split outfit customization, PS5 Pro support for PSSR, enhanced audio experience, and more. Our goal is to create a Xianghu that everyone can enjoy, and we welcome any further suggestions you may have. Your support keeps us moving forward on this exciting journey that is just the beginning. Thank you once again for supporting Where Winds Meet. We will not let you down. It seems like the dev team is ultra focused on that goal. They really want to keep this community together. And we do also have an interview that I know a lot of you guys would be fascinated by. It's a conversation with the producer of Where Winds Meet, and they go over some details and also address some major concerns that you might have about the future of the game, especially regarding things like monetization and the like. And if you're wondering the source of this interview, it was done with Games, a gaming outlet who did interview the Where Winds Meet producer. And yeah, there's been some worries that perhaps the Where Winds Meet dev team would adjust how monetization works down the road. Check it out right here. Some players worry that if revenue disappoints, you'll add stat-based monetization. And our producer responded saying this: honestly, our monetization is still in an early, simple stage, but going aggressive would require 2 conditions. Number 1, can we sustain the team? Yes, we can. Number 2, would it damage the core experience? Yes, it would. Now, he goes on to say this: Where Wind Meet's strength is freedom from stat grind shackles. We won't add these shackles back. That would break the game. With no stat systems to push, both we and the players are free to explore. We only do cosmetics. And they're really doubling down on their mission statement here when it comes to monetization. Number 1, you really do not have to worry about it changing. They are sticking to it. This is their plan. They are going to stick to cosmetics only in regards to monetization, which I absolutely love. There was a big question here: can the team ultimately keep up a similar project I know expanded by 25% post-launch because they couldn't handle the workload? And the response from a producer was this: we're not a huge team, about 200 in development plus 100 support. We may grow to around 500. A player wrote, "Your courage feels like handcrafting a nuclear bomb. It made us laugh, but it's true. Passion drives everything." And yeah, I gotta say, when I'm exploring this game, I could feel the genuine passion behind it for sure. And it's great to know also that even in post-launch, there's still so many developers hands on deck for this one, meaning that they will be able to keep that content rolling out, which is excellent news for, of course, the global audience. But yes, you guys know what time it is. It's time to go over your top comments. As always, leave a comment down below. And yes, once again, thank you to Where Winds Meet for sponsoring this video. If you want to check it out for yourself, be sure to follow that link in the description below to download the game for free on PC, mobile, or PS5. Check it out. But let's get into these comments right now. Starting out with this one right here. Says this: 200,000 is just on Steam, not including other platforms and their exclusive platforms itself, which is wild. Which I gotta ask, what platform are you guys playing the game on? I myself, I've been playing it on PC for the most part, and I know my bro Ryan has been checking out on PS5. And we also have this comment right here. It says, I'm playing solo. I went into multiplayer yesterday to check out the boat stuff and decided to stay, but when I went to do any of my quests, it would say, I need to go back to solo mode. Game is just the chill I was looking for. Yeah, you know, I love the idea that you can absolutely experience the game in solo, completely immersed. And then if you want to, you could hop into multiplayer without any issue at all. But yeah, I heard about that bow. It's pretty crazy. And then we got this one right here, bro. This past week, me and the bros have been beating each other's bosses. That's awesome to hear. Doing raids. Then after that, we'll split up and gear grind solo. It's been a great week. That's how you play it right there. That is awesome to hear. But we also have some comments about the boss battles, which, by the way, which is your favorite boss battle so far in the game? Check it out. It says, I'm level 50 myself and still haven't gotten to Kai Feng either. I just finished killing all the world bosses in the first zone, including the secret boss. That boss has 3 phases, and on Legends mode, it's crazy, awesome fight. And you want the bosses to be challenging. That's the thing that I love about this game. Of course, you got difficulty settings, but I love how challenging these bosses are in this one. I don't want them to be like pushovers, of course, but on even like default mode, you can run into some pretty challenging bosses, which is great to know. But anyway, there it is, the latest happenings around Where Winds Meet. Thank you guys so much for the comments and love and support. Stay tuned here for more news and updates. I have you guys covered, and I will see you all next time. Take care.